the show. They weren't booing him at his talent, but at his character. They had become friends with the peddler, and they were standing up against a bully. And that was amazing. They were really connecting and empathizing with the character and with the show. And that's what's so important about theater. Theater exercises our empathy, allows us to connect to another human being standing right in front of us. And I got to witness that at Boston Children's Theater, witness how important it was in youth development to be able to exercise this empathy, because that's what makes us human, what makes us connect to others, what makes us grow and learn. But I digress. I come back to this question, what do you guys even do? What does a real producer do? And my answer is this, a little bit of everything. They start all these different projects in the theater company, and then they delegate those projects to other individuals, hiring staff who they think are proper to handle those, and they make sure that those projects stay on track. And on top of that, they have to find the budget and finance for those projects and make sure that financially the theater company is sound. So I stood at a crossroads. Did I want to just continue my artistic career, acting, directing, performing, creating? Or could I see myself doing something in the arts administration world, doing business, being a producer? And at first I said, no, I couldn't see myself doing that. That's for the fallen artist. That kind of work is an office job, it's boring, it's not creative, and it's not for someone like me who needs art and thrives on art. And so I would only go there if I wasn't successful as an actor. And I would have left with that conclusion had it not been for my last day, my last hour even of the internship. I was sitting in Toby's small 8x10 office, handwriting addresses onto what felt like 1,000 letters to all the donors at Giving Voice. And I'm sitting in listening on a meeting he had about the fall classes and program development in the fall with another staff member named Jay. And it wasn't a huge meeting, I'd sat through many before, and they were talking about, well, what classes would we have, where would we have them, who would teach them. But my ears perked up when I heard who would be teaching these classes, because it wasn't some big name from Broadway or some name that I've never heard before that was some prodigy in acting or Shakespeare, but I recognized the names. They were the people I've been sitting elbow in elbow to every day in the office. And that's when I realized that the people sitting at computers every day, the people meeting with me every Wednesday, the people organizing files, doing database work, registering kids for classes and productions, were actually the same people creating art and teaching new and up-and-coming artists how to be creative, how to explore. And so it wasn't just one or the other, but rather this whole entity. In theater, you have to be well-rounded. You have to be so committed to your art and so committed to the business to fund your art. And as an artist, as an individual, you have to be your own entrepreneur. And that's what I learned at Boston Children's Theater, following Toby around every day. And I wouldn't have been able to do that without BCT or CAPS. So I'm very thankful. Thank you.